Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Foster Griffin. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning. For a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're off and rolling here in D.C.
Nope.
Strike two. Arise. Not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Rafael Devers at the plate now. That's ball one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Two down, nobody on. Got him. Out number three. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Landon Roop. What do you have on him, Chris?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Outside. Ball one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And another ball.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Fouls it back with two strikes. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge.
Left fielder, James Wood.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Hey! Yeah!
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Chopper right
ball's
side.
foul.
And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, they're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
The 1-0.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second.
Leading
Now the
off
Giants
for San
four-hitter,
Francisco,
Jung Hoo
right
Lee.
fielder, Jung Hoo Lee.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball, that's out. Hey, 2.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hey,
The 0-1. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Second inning here, no score. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Chapman wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Now here is Casey Schmidt to third. Meade. Giants go in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Third baseman, Curtis Meade.
It was a bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast. And it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
Fouled off. He was late. That one fouled off. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's a ball.
On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming off
for
a
the
series
Giants,
where the pitching
shortstop
was
Willie
outstanding.
Adames.
We take a look at those numbers. First pitch misses. Adames, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2.
And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Going. Gone. Harrison Bader leaves the yard. 3rd home run of the season. The Giants score first. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 down. Daniel Susak, the next Giant to hit. Ripped, but it curls foul. Tap foul at the plate. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to the left, Meade. Zips it to first, and that is out number 2.
Up next.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Arise.
That's a ball.
Two balls, no strikes, the count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Nope,
and he
that's
walked him
ball
on
4.
4
Take your
pitches.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Flied to right his first time.
Hey.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Arise. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging. Giants off to a good start. It's a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one almost got him. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey! Ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back in Washington, D.C., and now it's the Giants DH, Rafael Devers. Gets him to chase after that one. Devers swings and drives one. Deep right field. Carrying well. Gone. And Raffy muscles one out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate. All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fouled off to the right. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman, caught looking his first time up.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Missed inside with the curve. Way out front for strike two.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Here's a 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Two down, nobody on. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In there. And so now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Sets him down looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the 4th, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's a ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Left fielder, James Wood.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. In the air out to center. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Root checks over to first, and he's back. He's 0 for 1.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Wood stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Struck him out looking. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
First baseman, Luis Garcia.
And that one fouled off. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. In the air, right field, Lee on his way over. And that is that. Nationals leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Adames.
Ball one.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 2-1. And that is out of play. Here's a 2-2. Set down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Inside, ball
We
one.
haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Oh, he
That's
doesn't
ball
get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one inside. Look out. Chop to third. Tosses across to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the
For
5th.
the Giants, catcher Daniel Susak.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Daniel Susak.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Curtis Mead.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. And there's a ball.
2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Here's a 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-1. Liner, and oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two. And that skips into dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
High fly ball, right field. Lee on the move. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Giants 2 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Luis
Leading
Ariz
off for
getting
San
ready to
Francisco,
hit.
Second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Come on, Nationals. We need to win. Come on, let's win, Nationals.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Fastball is outside. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swings through it for the K. Now it doesn't strike outs for him in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Foster Griffin done for the night, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Cionel
Nationals,
Perez gets the call from the pen.
51.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One gone, runner at first. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's a ball.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in.
Ramos back in on a dive. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Out towards right center field. Cruz under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ramos off of first with 2 away. Swings through that. Caught him looking for the K. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're on top 2-0.
Now pitching for San
Back now for the
Francisco,
bottom of the
number
6th,
47,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Barucki.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Foul ball there. Line drive. Lee takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
For the Nationals, center fielder, Jacob Young.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
The Nats trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a bouncer. On to first. Out number 2.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter, Dalen Lyle.
And now it's going to be Dalen Lyle. On the ground, right side.
Get there.
To first,
He's out.
third out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Nationals,
7th. We have a new
number
pitcher on the mound,
99,
Cole Henry.
Cole.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Inside, ball 1.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That
That's
one
ball 3.
misses. Ball 3. And that's in for a strike. That one fouled off. Three-two. In the air to left center. Young in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Casey Smith.
In the air, right field. Cruz drops steps, heads back on it. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next
Gotta love the
for
over-the-shoulder
Giants,
catch. I tell you what, those are
Willie
really fun to
Adames.
make.
Willie Adames stands in. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hey.
Fastball for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Giants go down quietly. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder James Wood.
Liner caught it second. One pitch and one out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter. They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
And a foul ball. The Nationals down by a pair near the bottom of the seventh.
Nope. Ball, that's out.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That's off
Ball,
the
that's
mark,
low.
and the count's full. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That's in there. That's strike one. That clips the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Barucki won't go any further. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for San
So the
Francisco,
Giants with a new
number
pitcher on the hill,
73,
Randy Rodriguez. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on.
Ball.
Abrams off of first with two away. Runner takes off. Pitch
Nope,
misses.
that's the ball.
Throw. Safe. Two-0. Ouch, that one drilled him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. So one left for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off.
And now Bader up to the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Hey.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances. If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
He swings and fouls one off. That's too low. Ball 2. On the corner for a strike. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over. Daniel Susak with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Back to the top of the order. Luis Ariz stands in. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. The 0-1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Two on, 1 out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And now 2-2. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Cole Henry gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Luis
Nationals,
Perales will take over here.
43,
This is his 5th
Luis
appearance of the year.
Perales.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. He's already homered in this game. And delivers outside. The Giants trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
2 on, 2 outs. That
That's
one
ball
missed. Jung-Hoo Lee on deck for San Francisco. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. And if they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Brad Lord, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4. And that knocked bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up. OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Chapman gets a piece there.
Ball 1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Rip to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Nationals nothing. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back in Washington, D.C., and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Spencer Bivens, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Buto getting loose as well.
Come on, Nats, let's go.
Next offering is foul back.
Let's go, Nats.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of. Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one catches the corner for a strike. Rodriguez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And that one ripped to left, 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jorbeat Bibas.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball for a strike. And down on strikes. That ends the frame. Nationals leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Nationals Park, we go to the 9th. Casey Schmidt digs in now.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Slice to right, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Fought off foul. And that one fouled off.
Oh, 2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Bader in the box now. Takes strike 1. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Ruiz under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Squirts away a little bit. Schmidt at second with 2 down. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So the Giants leave one. They lead 4-0.
Now pitching for San
Back
Francisco,
now as they hand the
number
ball to a
70,
fresh arm to
Jose
start the bottom of the
Buto.
ninth. Jose Buto.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So back to the top of the order. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
There's your strike. 95 of that one. Stays alive. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Left fielder, James Wood.
Tap foul at the plate. And now the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Buto, a 6-foot righty, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
That's a ball.
Strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him swinging for the K. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Abrams in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Nope.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. This one in the air, center field. Bader under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.